check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, he understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Sooners headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So South Carolina's offense will get first crack at it today. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Well, this is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but David, he better have a clock going off in his head in this one, because this is one of the elite pass rushes in the entire nation as well. Their D-line is absolutely stocked and loaded with athleticism.
Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. They'll try the right side. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit, because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The sure hands, it's Hunt.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
On the draw, it's Clark. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on third down, Sellers. Grab near the marker. It's Bennett.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Bring in the heat. Avoids pressure. He'll pull it down. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take.
Here's a little room there. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Throwing, Sellers. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Now here's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sooners offense will now get its first chance with the football. Headed out to lead this team is John Mateer. The man he's going up against and may well have a problem with all day long is Dylan Stewart, who can change a game in a heartbeat.
It is not a lot of fun as a quarterback, regardless of how talented you are, playing against a pass rusher at this guy's level. And he's faced them before. He knows what it feels like. He knows the clock is going to have to go off in his head a whole lot sooner because this guy can beat single-team matchups. He splits double teams. This quarterback has got to have a plan today.
He's got to have a plan for sure. And he talked about some of his plans this week with us. He said, I got to pump my guys up front. I got to let them know, like, this guy's going to win some battles, but we got to stick together. We got to be confident. We got to do whatever it takes to just hold him at bay. He's had some success against us in the past, but now it's my job. And he said, I got to get the ball out. Like, I can't hold on the ball, take unnecessary sacks, but I got to keep the confidence high on my offensive line.
Got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Makes the grab, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
To the air, it's Mateer. Gets it out fast. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Running inside. It's Robinson. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking Makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Keeps it on the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, obviously, a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions.
Oh, it's a fumble. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now, there he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Quick completion on the out route. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Safe completion on the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He's got the tight end. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down.
Makes the catch, and he's free. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now they are playing with tons of confidence.
That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here's Sellers to throw. They're working that left side. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He finds a dead spot in the middle. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Trying to make magic with his feet. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The run inside. It's Clark. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And they're able to make the tackle. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Off play action. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And, man, you gotta love that from your quarterback. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
To throw, it's Mateer. Looking to buy time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's giving this defense all they can handle.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Sellers. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. Sellers to the air again. Got his man. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Fourth down, Sellers. Can't make the catch, and the defense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Throwing, Sellers. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it across the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's his fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Here's Sellers to throw. It's complete. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. He wants to change this route. Again, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. He's got his man, makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wide receiver. Sellers. Complete. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of touchdown, South Carolina. Bunch formation for these receivers. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. This time he's got it. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Sellers through the noise. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Made the play on the... Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this down.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Now it's time to choose your team. Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty blueprint by influencing your dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster. Now it's time to choose your... Here, you can create your own coach. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's. Make sure you review your athletic